Today we're going through a video I do not update often enough. How to stake on Illuvium for the Sushi liquidity pool, right? The ILV Ethereum pair. It can be very confusing for a lot of people, especially when they're new to crypto. I'm going to go through every step very meticulously as I stake myself, and you guys can follow along, okay? This is gonna be really simple. At the end, I'm also gonna show you how to unstake your tokens, all right? We'll go through that. That'll be really good. So stay through to the end, please. It'll be really good. This is not financial advice, but if you want to get in on some of that ILV yield before it's all gone in a year and a half, then now is your last chance. Now, I'm not telling you you should buy ILV. It's definitely the best choice. You're gonna make a big bank, right? I'm just telling you that if you just want to put your ILV somewhere to earn a little bit of extra rewards because you don't plan on selling it, then this might be a good option to do. Unless you think RevDiz is going to way exceed your 60%, 50% APR, then maybe just go in the ILV pool, but that's up to anyone else's opinion. I personally think the ILV ETH pool is great, especially since ILV is currently losing against the pairing, which means that Ethereum is helping hedge the entire thing, which is really, really neat. So we're going to start off right from the start. My wallet, also, it's currently on a ledger, so some of these transactions are going to take me a little while because I got to confirm the ledger, but let's just keep going. So I have 20 ILV in my wallet right now, and that is what I'm starting with. If you don't have any tokens in your wallet yet, deposit from your centralized exchange or whatever else you're doing onto your MetaMask wallet on the Ethereum network, swap it for Ethereum and ILV. I'll show you that in a second, and off we go. So the first thing we want to make sure is that we're connected to the right wallet. Up the right, top right here, you can see SushiSwap got ETH. It should really just say your wallet address. In my case, I have an ENS. You don't need to worry about that. But you also have Ethereum main network at the top, main and everything. And if you want to swap wallets, you can actually swap it here, and then it will swap up there as well, okay? So you just go to your MetaMask, you choose which wallet you want, and now it's selected. You've got SushiSwap.eth, okay? So the next thing we need to do, we're gonna make sure we're on the Ethereum network. At the top here, it has Ethereum. That's what we want, that's that, okay? Make sure you're on Ethereum, okay. I'll put these links to the apps, to the Sushi stuff in the link down below, because it looks like the new Sushi platform, the SushiSwap platform, is like a 2.0 version, and it doesn't seem to have liquidity options and things like that. I'll put links down there, but the other way to get there is just to make sure you go to Sushi V1. I'll quickly show you guys how to get there if you get lost or have trouble. I want to make sure this is as thorough as it possibly can be. So if we just type Sushi into Google, enter app, make sure it's sushi.com/swap. Do not go into any bad addresses, please. Down here under swap, you got no pool options, you got no liquidity options, but you can go to Sushi 1.0 right there. You see it? Right there. You go to Sushi 1.0 and you're back where I just was. So I'm going to close that. And we will go here. Okay. So now to add the ILV ETH pair, you need equal amounts of ILV and Ethereum, but do not get caught out. You also need Ethereum for gas, a semi-decent amount still. It's not as bad as it used to be, believe me. But let's say I put 9 ILV and swap that for Ethereum. Actually, wait, no, I need to put extra, right? So if I have 20 ILV, probably 10.5 or 11 ILV is probably good to swap for Ethereum. So I'm going to do 10.5 in this case. Confirm the swap. It's just going to pop up on my MetaMask. Just for the sake of this video, I'm going to speed things up as much as I can. You can hit the little edit button right there and then change it to high or aggressive or whatever it says. Insufficient funds. Okay. So we might have to go low because I did not have the Ethereum in my wallet, which was my bad. So I'm doing that. Now I'm going to confirm it on my ledger. You can see the ledger here somewhere. Okay. And now that should be going through. And if you want to double check, you can click the little view and explorer thing and it will show you it pending. Okay. I didn't use too much gas, so this might take a little while, but it shouldn't be too bad. Sometimes you got to refresh the page. It doesn't really auto refresh under 3 minutes. That sucks because I needed to get the gas. It is what it is, okay? So once you've submitted that, you're going to get your Ethereum. It looks like it just went through. So now we're going to go to add liquidity. Now I've already got the tab open, but I'll show you guys how to get there. Liquidity up the top left. Whoops. Liquidity up the top left there. You hit that and then you hit add. Okay. Pool is where you go to remove liquidity. I'll show you guys that very soon. So now we've got Ethereum and we want to make sure to pair it with ILV. You cannot pair it with anything else to stake in this particular pool on the Illuvium website. It has to be ILV, not SRV2, not SILV, not IMX token, ILV, okay? Ethereum and ILV. So we're just going to hit in like 0.42 or 0.38 maybe. I want to make sure I have enough Ethereum left over to do all my transaction fees and things like that. And then all you want to do is click add liquidity, okay? Confirm supply. Your metamask will pop up again. This one's usually a slightly higher gas fee. Not as bad as I expected it to be honest. Confirm that transaction. Just confirming it on my ledger. There we go. Ledgers are really good for security, but they do slow you down a bit, but definitely worth it. Again, you can go to the transaction and it will show you it happening. Now, the other step we have to make sure to check through is how to remove liquidity. So as soon as this adds, I will show you guys that part of the process. You can see it's swapping, well, it's adding the liquidity. There you go. And you got the little tick in the top right. Says add. Sometimes this can take 2 to 3 minutes. I've gotten pretty lucky on this one, but just be a bit patient. If it doesn't happen in a long time, then gas has skyrocketed or something. So just try again later or something like that. You could have some troubles. So the next thing we're going to do is go to liquidity and then pool. All right. And it should, your position should show up here. If it doesn't, that's going to be really awkward. There you go. My position is here. Now, here is where it gets really, really interesting. My pool was not showing up before. I have staked for ILV in the past, and I've deposited my tokens for ILV in the past, and they're in the staking protocol. Without that SLP, okay, so when you add liquidity for ILV and ETH pair, you will get something called SLP tokens. Now, these are unique tokens. You can't just use these to do any liquidity pair or whatever. They're specific to this pairing. These tokens are kind of like a receipt that you've added liquidity, and this pool will not show up unless those tokens are in your wallet. Now, the contract address for them is very different. I'll put it in the description down below. I don't even know what it is right now, but this pool has appeared because they're in my wallet. I just added liquidity, so I just got them, so I know they're there. They are in my wallet, and so this pool has appeared. And all you do is you click remove, right? You approve that, percent to remove. You can remove only some of it. Again, I'm going to do my ledger quickly. So you got to approve that transaction. All right. And then you would confirm withdrawal. Now, I'm not going to do it right now because you can see that it's going to work. But basically, I would confirm the withdrawal and I would get that Ethereum and ILV back right on the spot, and it would take those SLP tokens. If they are not in your wallet, this will not appear. Now, let's move on to staking those SLP that I just got. So we go to the Illuvium page and you go, this will be in the description, but it's illuvium.io. If you want to register for the beta, don't forget to use my link down below. I have a special register for the beta link. Please click that. Let's show TSG who's boss. The beta is really fun, by the way. You definitely want to register for it. They're going to let in heaps more people soon, so definitely make sure to go do that. Okay, so we go to staking. You can see your own dashboards and everything. That's cool. We go to pools on the left. Okay, and you can choose either the ILV pool or the ILV ETH pool. Now, Layla Hole, I think that's how you pronounce it. Layla Hole released a little article recently, and I don't really have the chance to go find it now because I want to keep this as brief as I can. But he showed that the APR realistically, based on trends and some really fancy calculations that I cannot do, it looks like you're still going to end up with like a 50% APR over the next 6 months or so is probably going to be your baseline there at least. So the pool's still looking really solid for the mid to long term. So definitely worth going in, especially as that hedge against ILV. So in this case, I would stake in the right-hand side pool. If you want to stake on the left, you actually just need ILV tokens. If you add liquidity, you got to separate them and have just ILV. The liquidity pool tokens will not work. So you stake in it here. 100% of my SLP, 1.8 for 12 months, right? That's how you get that maximum APR. If I did 1 month, I'm only getting 44%. So it's locking it in for 12 months. And the rewards, every time you claim, they will also be locked for 12 months. So keep that in mind. Hit stake. Again, popping up on the wallet. These gas fees have been decently high. Make sure you've got enough gas lying around, all right? Review that transaction. And boom, staking 1.8 SLP. That's it. Once that confirms on the blockchain, you have just staked your first ILV Ethereum pair stake into the Illuvium protocol. Congratulations. All right. So don't forget to click the link down below to register for the beta. All these links will also be in the description down below. Definitely go and check it out. I hope you guys found this useful. I hope you're able to stake your tokens effectively. If that is what you want to do, if you just wanted to know how to remove your stake, there is the answer for you. Pool, and then your pool should be there as long as the SLP tokens are in your wallet. If they're not in your wallet yet, then grab them out of the Illuvium protocol from removing your stake, and then you should be good to go. Have a good day, everyone. I hope this was useful.